Well, hello there, everybody. I'm back in a rather meta sort of way. Right. So, hi. I don't even know how long it's been because time is an abstract concept. But I can tell you that I'm a little over 2 months post-show, post-season. And I think that's worth noting for me is that, like, this is how much time it took me to recover from probably the most aggressive and sustained deficit and chronic stressors. So it's taken me this long to recover hormonally, emotionally, all the things. And now there is a freaking party. So hold. And a beautiful sunset. Muestra más fuerza de nos. Yeah, it's pretty fitting. So, yeah, no, this is a significant, okay, let's just jump into the recovery checklist because this will be the last of the road to recovery as far as I'm concerned. The rest will be whatever the hell I decide for it to be. Matter of fact, kind of have an idea what this channel is going to become because food. Right, recovery checklist. Binging. I would say over at this point. Now to be fully transparent, the last 2 times I posted where it was like, oh, I'm turning a corner, basically after I uploaded, I overate or binged. Basically a day, if not that night. Not like it was related, but it just seemed to happen that way. Like I thought I had a breakthrough and then I didn't. Or emotionally, I wasn't grounded enough, and so I would stress eat. And then it would turn into a binge. Now, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I've still been in a caloric deficit, so there's a lot of variables there. But at that time, right? So yeah, every upload related to it was just not as it appeared. Certainly, yeah, not. But now, the reason why I say no more binges is like mentally, I'm so much less food focused. Like it's just, and my hunger signals are back. Like I'll eat a meal and I will experience my stomach having volume in it that it didn't previously have. And I'm just less food focused. So that's a shift point. And in general, I'm just not chasing fullness or overly fullness, because that was another feature of the binging, was that it's like my body was afraid of being hungry. So even if my stomach was like 75% full, my body was like, you should get more. You should overstuff because that will feel really good and it'll be a nice insurance policy. And now that's not the case. Like if I eat and I feel that I'm full, I'm like, all right, what other shit do I have to do now? And I keep it moving. So I'm really, really grateful for that. Also, I feel like I've eaten so much cereal and all that stuff when I was binging that now it doesn't have the same allure, So the binging is under control. The overeating is a lot more under control. And related to that, Coach just bumped me up. So I only see it getting better from here. She bumped me up in carbs. So that's binging. Mental health, everybody. Oh God, the sunsets are everything, everybody. Hi. I just love that I'm over here gushing about the sunset. These kids playing with these fake guns, and this is like a freaking neighborhood gas station where there was a literal live active shooting, and I saw somebody on the ground a couple years ago bleeding out of his shirt, white shirt, of course, very graphic. So yeah, it's just interesting. You can find the beauty in all things, everybody. Find the beauty in all things. Oh man, is this the first sunset walk I've ever taken with you guys? Damn, I'm a different person. Okay, where the hell was I? Mental health. So a feature of the last couple months has been anxiety, and I couldn't quite place where it was coming from. Like, it just felt like general overwhelm, catastrophizing, anxiety, hypervigilance, desperate for control and routine, and just fucking anxious all the time, and really sensitive. And I associated all of that with hormones, right? But looking back, and also getting on the other side right now, I'm realizing that yes, not having routine was a big piece of it, because there was just so much, and I have ADHD-like qualities, and I need structure in order to feel more secure. Lots and lots of change. But I think I really underestimated the impact that losing my job had on me. It's the first time I've ever lost a job. And while I roll with the punches, financially it was a hit, but also that is a big piece of routine, is knowing your income stream, and also knowing just a big part of our days, and weeks. So the uncertainty of that left me off kilter. And the more digging I've done, well, let me just say this, routine is really important. So I started a little 5-minute journal in the morning, and the more consistent I've been with that, the more I feel like that's a routine to the start of my day, which is invaluable. I've been jogging in the morning still. That adds another element of routine to my day. I have a new breakfast, so that's my favorite, same breakfast every day. So just piecing all those things allows my body to not be primed with uncertainty. It's just nice to have certain things that are routine. It's it adds to a sense of security, and yeah. So all of these things together, in addition to more food and more introspection with the journaling, has allowed me to really peel back the layers of what is at the heart of my anxiety. And I can speak to that shortly. Hold on. So clearly it's dark now. The sun has set, as it does. Right, so mental health. Anyway, as I did a lot of introspection and all that, a theme became apparent, a more existential theme of me feeling ineffective in a major way. Because the chronic stress of the job and me not performing well, and getting not exactly reprimanded, but just like those hits of like, you suck, or this is out of your scope, or you can't manage this. Now, mind you, I was depleted and freaking, 60 grams of carbs while training, doing all this stuff. So there was a lot of contributing factors, but to live that for 3 months while prepping, and to be feeling so ineffective in such a major domain of my life, plus the systemic stressors of contest prep, like the physiological stressors, it just made it so much worse, so much deeper and more pervasive than I really gave credit. And then to lose the job, right? The day before my last show was a hit, and then there were other losses. So it just felt like, and there were other traumatic things that happened where I like broke down in the airport multiple times because of some personal nonsense, re-traumatization, family dynamics. So it was just a lot of, my nerves are fried, but then on top of that, this sense of like, I don't have security in my effectiveness in my job, and job equals like security in so many other ways. So then, general nerves and stress eating. Now I'm like, I'm not effective when it comes to my bodybuilding goals because I'm my eating is out of control. Who am I? Like, I'm someone who actually really enjoys tracking macros and doesn't have impulse control issues, but now I am having it. Like, who the hell? So turning to this whole thing where in a deeper level, it was an existential crisis of, what does it mean if I'm steering this ship? You know, I have agency, I have freedom. What does it mean if I'm steering this ship and I'm not effective at it? The future is terrifying if I don't have efficacy. And so I'm trying to figure this all out while my schedule is all over the place. I don't have a steady job. I'm working PRN at different campuses. Like, nothing is in order. My body's not in a healthy homeostatic place. Still trying to get a handle on all this eating stuff. Training is not a joy. It's just a chore. Just disillusioned and unwell. And that's where a lot of my anxiety came from, I think, is the existential theme of, like, what does it mean? Life is terrifying if you're not effective. So now, more recently, literally this week, I accepted a job offer, totally different job, and I'm feeling a lot better there. In addition to the calorie increase and some other changes, I'm feeling just more secure in my life in the future. Also, in the process of, like, securing the job and doing all of this and that, you know, I had opportunities to feel effective and valuable and competent during the interview process, as well as all those email correspondences back and forth. It reminded me, like, I am really effective at communicating with other people, or just any number of things that, with a bit of a clearer head, I was able to see, okay, I am an asset of sorts. And then, not being so food focused has been a blessing too. So so existential shit, right? But I'm feeling so much more like myself now, so that's amazing. Okay. Mental health, that's part of the checklist. We're doing good. Weight and body composition, I'll try to get some, my check-in is like in 2 days, so I'll try to get that check-in photo put up here for y'all. My weight has been hovering 143 since my increase in macros. So that's cool. Because, y'all, if I can get up to 145 and hold it, I'm in an incredible position to prep. Like, we're 19 weeks out from the Florida Pro, and I'm fairly certain that if I can just hold 145 with the amount of food that I expect will be required of that, I'll be in, and my steps are down to 8K. Like, what in the world? Dude, a 16-week prep would actually be glorious. Like, if I dropped 15 pounds in 16 weeks, very doable, not including peak week. Come on, super doable. If I was to do that, like, that's so manageable. And again, my carbs are now 240. And I'm still not at 145. So my point is, like, my bitch ass could be up to 275 grams of carbs and start cutting from there. Fucking nuts, okay? And I'm not food focused right now? What? So in any case, what am I getting at here? My point is, I'll update you guys on a picture or something. There will be pictures. Energy and performance. God, there's so much more to say, but there's an exciting new development. I gotta get that to you guys tonight, because tomorrow's the exciting new development. This might be the most, like, tangential freaking upload ever. All right, shit, man. Energy has been good. Performance, I just started fucking around with strength training again, like doing pyramid sets and stuff like that, and surprising myself. So I'd say performance is good. A new program just dropped. Coach just sent it to me like this evening while I was in the store, and so I've got to wrap my head around it. But yeah, pyramids and supersets. Pyramids on the primary lifts, pyramids on back training. So excited. Return of supersets. I have a lot of energy, guys, when I'm well. Case in point, this is decaffeinated. So supersets are my jam. Let me get it in and get it done and be a fucking spectacle in the gym. So very excited, and keeping myo reps in for my smaller muscle groups that I'm trying to bring up. So very cool. Very, very sound programming. Super excited. Energy's good for that. Performance is good. Sleep and recovery. Sleep has been a challenge lately. Had a few disruptions to that, but whatever. I'm getting at least 6 hours, but I'm shooting to get my 7.5 now, and I'm reining things in to do that. libido and sex hormones. Better. I had cramps yesterday, like serious menstrual cramps, so that's a good sign. He be looking like a legit snack, everybody. The only thing that's keeping me away from him is the distance and the fact that I really still prefer routine. And I feel like that man's gonna whisk me away for 2 days with his antics and sorcery. But yeah, like anyway. So that's cool. Still not 100%, but much better. And looking to be better because I'm going to get more food. So it's going to be great. Man, I have so much to say, everybody. I'm going to go home, though. I got to eat. Home. It's nearly bedtime. I still have the list. We left off on sex hormones. Okay, the other more exciting piece here is now that I'm not binging on all the things, and I'm having nut butter once a day, like a proper serving as part of my pre-workout, I have been harassing American Dream nut butter because they are my preferred nut butter. They're just superior, and I am now an ambassador. Y'all better fight for what you want in this life, everybody. So I'm certainly going to be doing like taste tests and any number of things. I don't get paid. I get like credit, but y'all don't understand. I eat a serving of nut butter every single day. Okay. So credit works for me. So if you are interested in trying American Dream nut butter, please do. I'll link my whatever affiliate code. So be sure to use discount code Diesel for 10% off your order. But probably my next upload, I'll explain why I love American Dream nut butter and all of that. And I should honestly be getting my shipment. I spent like $80 on a whole freaking order because they're kind of like crumble cookie in that they have like seasonal flavors. So you got to get them while you can. Sometimes they don't even last a season. They're like 3 weeks or something. So I ordered some that I've been wanting to try. One of them is like a chocolate coconut truffle. Like what the hell, you know? And another one I've been wanting to try that I don't think is seasonal is like a lemon almond butter because I like tart things. And if you've ever had like lemon cookies, it's delicious. So in any case, those are coming and I'll be unboxing those faux show. But, so yeah, my next upload will probably have to do with the nut butters. Great macros. Best consistency I've had of all these different gourmet nut butters. Doesn't have any palm oil or any craziness in it if you're interested in that kind of thing. So that covers a lot, but it does not cover the biggest thing. I'll just let Glory of Tomorrow tell it. Good morning, everybody. This is the glory of today, but today versus yesterday. I'm on my way to do the thing. It's a big thing that will affect my face. So I figured, let's get in a few more clips of me as I am. Catch you on the other side here in about an hour. Toodaloo.